I know a lot of you guys are really interested in joining the galley department, even stepping up to become a chief cook, and you're wondering what is your day-to-day work environment like, or your work duties, and what's just an overall day-by-day experience that's going to be for you, and what's going to be expected of you as a chief cook. Um, First things first, you guys will definitely have to have your manager serve safe food handlers certificate to be able to work with food. This food handlers and serve safe pretty much go over food safety, the correct temperatures to serve your food. You're not trying to get anyone sick and cause a food-borne illness outbreak. Rule number one, know how to cook. That's probably easier said than done, but please know what the hell you're doing. Know how to boil a damn pot of water. You feel me? All jokes aside, though, just please know how to cook. And if you don't know how to cook, hop on YouTube, hop on TikTok. YouTube University pretty much taught me everything I needed to know. Know how to cook, you know? Have some professionalism about yourself. A lot of you guys, you're going to get out on these ships and you're going to realize a lot of these people, grown people, don't have any type of professionalism, okay? And it's going to be on you guys, you new guys, to hold these people accountable. You're going to have to up the standards a little bit, you know? Actually give a fuck about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, care. Just care a little bit. You're feeding people. You're not doing nothing else but cooking. Cooking and serving. Just care. Just care. Be on time. You know? Be on time for work. Work can be down the hall, right next door, 2 decks down. And a lot of these people you're going to be working with still be late as hell for work. I will never understand it. Okay? I will never understand it. But, you know, just be on time for work. But I tell people that all the time. Don't be scared to pull out your pen and your pad to make sure you're on top of your game. Now, some people really don't give a fuck. A lot of people don't give a fuck. They're just out there to get that paycheck and go on about that day. If you're not the supervisor, don't pay these people no mind, man. Don't pay them no mind. Trust me, everybody see what everybody doing. And push come to shove, I know me personally, if I see you motherfucker, they not, you know, doing what they supposed to do, or if we better off without this person, we gonna get rid of him or her. Period. And that's just what it is. Okay? Now some people just need a little pep talk and they get it going, but I feel like at the end of the day, when I do take a store position, you can't force no grown person to do what they don't want to do. But at the end of the day, your store has a responsibility to apply by. You know, we work for the captain. We work for these companies. We work under the direction of the captain. And the captain expects certain things to be done in a timely manner or a certain time frame. And it is going to be expected of y'all to push yourselves a little more, because you're going to get so tired. When I say the work is tedious, you're going to feel like robots, okay? But it's so tedious. And some of you guys are going to get burnt out. I'm going to just be honest. You're going to get burnt out. Just please stop pushing yourself to do a 6-month contract or 230 days, your first contract. Like, you don't know the work environment. You gotta prepare yourself mentally and physically to do this type of work and be working with some of these people you're going to be working with. Okay? And that I can't really explain. You're going to have to experience that for yourself when you get on your vessel. I know everybody trying to get that money, trying to get that seat time, trying to get a certain amount of seat time to step up to the next position or to get a class done, and that's fine. But please, guys, brace yourself and take care of yourself first, and just take your time, man. Like, it ain't no rush to knock all of these C days out in a certain time frame. You know, yes, the money is good, but so is your mental health and your physical body, you know. Anyway, Next thing is definitely going to be expected of y'all to do your job duties. Okay, your job duties, your store should have that. You should have a pamphlet with your job duties on it. The contract should have your duties on it as well. That's going to be expected of you to perform those for the remaining of your contract. All right. Besides that, if you're going to be great if you want to learn. You're going to do absolutely amazingly well if you want to learn. If you don't want to learn and you think you know it all, you're going to have a hard time at work. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Again, you guys coming in as a chief cook, you pretty much hold the power in your hand for the morale of the ship. People look forward to a nice meal after a long day of work. Just be watching your attitude. Everybody on the vessel got things going on outside of work. Life is going on outside of the ship. So just be mindful on how you treating people and talking to people, and you're going to have people coming to you with their attitudes and unprofessionalism, and you're going to have to check yourself first before you check anybody else. Not saying you should let shit slide, because you shouldn't. You should check shit and put people in that place. But there's a certain way to do it. You ain't supposed to be out here on these vessels trying to get riled up and be fighting and cussing people out. Like, that's not what it's about. That's definitely not what it's about. No one has signed a contract to come on these ships to be getting arguments with people and being fist fights. I've got in a couple arguments, but it never got any serious with the fist fights. But I've talk to people or hear stories about people witnessing people getting in physical altercations, and at the end of the day, that's just not what it is. We got to hold ourselves to a higher standards, no matter your age, no matter who you are. We at the end of the day, this is a career that you chose to be in, so just hold yourself accountable at all costs. Even if your supervisor is stepping below you, your captain, whoever you working with is giving you low blows, and you still gotta remain positive and be better than them. Because again, y'all gonna be out here saying some shit, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. You definitely gonna be out here seeing some shit, working with some interesting people. And these companies, man, they don't really control who comes on these vessels. If all these motherfucking documents are up to par, your medical certificates is good to go, trust me, you're gonna be working with all types of people. All right, so outside of what's being expected of you, your work environment, you're pretty much just going to be in a galley setting. With your stove, your oven. Sometimes, depending on the vessel, the galley might be a little small. If you on I think an MSC ship, a military ship, some of the vessels are pretty nice size. I've been in all sizes of vessels. I haven't been in a big one though, like a nice size one. They all been like medium, I would say. And if you want a merge ship, you're gonna be in a small vessel. So your work environment is going to be set up like that, just like a damn kitchen. So just be prepared. You're going to be in the kitchen all day for your time. You'll get little breaks here and there, but for the majority of your time, you'll be in a galley. All right, you'll be bouncing back and forth between the vegetable box, the meat box, the fish box. So that's that. Your boxes, your meat box, your produce box, and all that good stuff. What else? As a chief cook, you're going to be held responsible for keeping the galley clean. You got to remember, you got your SA, your ACU. Your SA will be focusing on everything outside of the galley. So you should be focusing on inside of the galley. Please don't be stressing your essays out. Oh, I need you to dump my slop bucket. I need you to get my trash. Now, some vessels that you will go on, the steward will have the essay getting your slot buckets or taking out the trash, whatever, depending on their workload. Because you got to remember the essays are super busy. They got a lot of shit going on throughout the day. Okay, they got a lot of shit going on. So just don't be dependent on your essay to do everything for you. Like, help them out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They got to break down boxes. They got cabins. They got dishes to wash. They got rooms to do, linen, all types of stuff, okay? So, yeah, you will be responsible for the galley as a chief cook. Keeping it clean, free of grease stains, and just keep it clean. Live how you live home. And I know a lot of you guys don't live too good home, okay? But when you coming on these ships, nobody want to come into a nasty galley every day, because your steward and your essay is going to be the first two people to be walking in the galley in the morning. Okay, that's going to set the tone for the day. So if, as a chief cook, if you ain't doing your thing the night before, before you get up out of there, you're not going to have a good soul morning with your steward. Okay, but please take care of your galley. Take care of your galley like it's home. Now that should be the only thing you got going on is inside of the galley. Your drills, your safety drills, your fire drills, security drills, weekly or however they got it going, scheduled on the ship. Cooking, serving, and the store will have you probably, you know, helping out with store sometimes. Me as a steward, I really don't look forward to my chief cook coming to help, because they got their own stuff going on, and no matter what's going on a vessel, you're going to notice your people, your crew is still going to show up at the same time every day. They don't give a fuck if we just got out of a fire drill 2 minutes before. They're going to be in line expecting that food on time. So as a steward, I don't really be tripping like that. Now, I've had some chief cooks where as though they just want to help out, and that's totally fine. But as a steward, sometimes I don't really look forward to them being there, because I know what they got going on, and they got to have the food done on time. And some chief cooks, and hopefully you're going to be one of them, you're going to be on time with your shit. Okay, don't let nobody hold you back. If you're in a meeting at the last second, if you know it's going to take you 5 or 10 minutes to get everything unwrapped and start serving, just escort quietly. They already know what's up with you. You the chief cook, man. Besides the galley, cleaning the galley, the safety drills, cleaning, cooking, prepping, sometimes your store might have you helping on with the menu. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to talk to your steward about what you would like to cook, or if you want to learn to cook something, or if you would like to have something on the menu. If you've been chatting with your crew members to see if they want different foods on the menu. Again, you're going to be working with some old timers, and they just stuck. A lot of people are just stuck on their ways on these ships. You're going to see the same menu. You're going to see the same foods being served weekly. And after a while, that shit gets kind of boring. Other than that, you know, that's just what it is. Every day, that's what you're going to be doing. So, I hopefully can get into some more, you know, daily videos actually showing y'all. I think I did a really good job with my first video on physically showing you guys exactly what you're going to be doing. If you guys would like more videos of that, just give me time. It takes time to edit all this stuff and put it together, but I got y'all, man, of course. And anyway, we almost halfway through the year. I don't know what a lot of you guys got planned, what you're doing. If you already started, I've talked to many people on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You know, people are getting started, already got started on that second vessel, making money, traveling. So it's always good to hear from you guys, for real. And I've probably been MIA a lot on here. Just know you guys are always in the back of my mind. Yeah, I'm almost done with my online schooling, man. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm looking to get to the harbor really soon to get a ship, so I can get up out of here. I'm ready to get back to the sea. But anyway, what's been going on with you guys? Have you started? Are you thinking about starting? Are you already in it? Drop them below. Peace out.